What's up?
Warhord got to listen to episode 4.
Hey.
How'd you like it?
I liked it. An idea of mine was centrally featured.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that was you.
Okay. I'm not upset that you used that. I thought that was cool. I was like, oh shit, Kyle used my thing. That's super dope. Oh, he made the whole premise is kind of like related to it. Oh, this is great. And then I told you about it, and I was like, oh, you used my thing. And he was like, I forgot that was your thing. So I'm not mad that you used it, and I'm not mad that you didn't tell me, because it was a cool moment to realize that was the thing. I am a little bit salty that you forgot that was my idea.
I'm sorry. So, to specify, there's that bit in episode 4, which if you haven't listened to it, you should go listen to it.
You should go listen to it. It's pretty good. Because it's Kyle's podcast. It's great.
Neil is reminiscing about like a college friend or something who had a peculiar idea of how ghosts work, and then Neil sort of takes that idea and puts his own spin on it.
Yeah.
That college friend, IRL, was just Jer.
It was just me. So I'll go ahead and talk about it because it's mine and I'm allowed to. I don't need your permission. I have a theory about what ghosts are, and I'm confident enough about this that like I think you could do a study with the science and test whether like this is what ghosts are. And so my idea is that ghosts are not the spirits of the dead embodying a place. Ghosts are a reaction to an environment, that we are in a place that makes us feel like there's something there, and so when we feel like there's something there so strongly that we start to see things and hear things and feel things and so on. So it is a completely rational, completely not magical or anything sort of scenario. And the thing that I think makes us see and feel and hear ghosts is as I'm pretty sure I said originally, and then Kyle quoted me without knowing he was quoting me in the podcast. It is a matter of human juice just being soaked into the area, because two of the most common places that are haunted are either a place where there was a gruesome murder or several gruesome murders. Here in Seattle, the Seattle Underground was a place where fellows would come back from Canada from the gold rush with gold that they're trying to get to the bank to cash it in. But Seattle at the time had this weird system of like, it was actually a 2-story city, and we were like elevating the city up a story. And so there was this whole, like, you had to go down a ladder to get to the one street level and then go up a ladder to get to the other street level. And there were like lanterns and it was dark. And so here are some motherfuckers from out of town who don't understand this ladder system carrying gold, and some locals carrying knives. And so many motherfuckers were just murdered for their gold in those halls that apparently it's super fucking haunted down there. Now, you stab a person, adrenaline goes into their blood, which is now leaking all over their everything. You just get feelings, you get like literal emotion juice and guts just soaking into the rock and the wood and the stone, all the environment, all the physical objects around there. The other time that you get a bunch of ghosts is when someone was a shut-in. Someone just like lived in a place like real hard, never left, and did the same thing, touched the same stuff, and they're just like their sweat and their whatever other chemicals are associated with a person that could just leak out your skin, just soaks into everything in that house. And so we go to these places and we smell it. And then we freak out because we're smelling like we're subconsciously smelling like gore and like emotion chemicals and sweat, and we're like, there's a person here. There isn't a person there. That person is now dead or gone or not even here. They could have just moved out. But you smelled the person and on a subconscious level, you smell them so strongly that you just expect them to be there around every corner. So you just start hallucinating. There's the person there. I hear the person, or and so I think that's what a ghost is. And I think it so strongly that I think you could test that. You could set up a control in an environment in a test and have people react to it. And this could be disproven as, nope, definitely not a thing. And I'd be like, cool. Because science. But anyway, yeah, that's my idea. That's my theory of why they're ghost.
That is really cool. And I thought it was really cool, and
I like it,
but I remembered someone told me, and I put it in my story, and then realized that
theft, thievery. There I am thinking it's like, he did the thing and he didn't tell me because it was a surprise, and then you just stole it.
I just stole it. But
you could have lied. You really had every moment to just say, oh yeah, totally. I totally remember that it was you that came up with that, Jer, and I totally didn't tell you because I wanted you to be surprised it was in the episode, and I'd be like, yeah, that's super dope. It was really cool to hear that. And no, you're honest.
I would rather be disappointing and honest than a exciting liar.
You're you are an honest thief.
I would say I am happier that it came from you than I would have been if it had just been someone I'd forgotten, because it really was great.
Yeah.
And now I can be like, that's Jer's idea.
I like what Kay Penguin says. It's like she likes the theory because she's been in the haunted places and not sensed anything, but has a weak sense of smell.
That is cool.
I
want to say
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say scientists tested it with sounds played just outside of the human hearing range, where scientists outside of hearing range will unsettle us for reasons we can't explain. Sounds outside. I heard where scientists outside of our hearing range will unsettle us for some reasons we can't explain. Like, there's always scientists just on the other side of
those pesky, like, extrasonic scientists.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they got to be extrasonic like that? That's like, I made that word up. I don't know if that's actually a word.
I mean, Extrasonic Teenage Hero sounds like a perfect TV.
Yo! Make that comic with all your time.
Godigan says, as a scientist, that is what I do.
Well played, friend.